333 holla at you 7 o'clock Eastern time, baby. So hit that notification button down below so you're notified when I post my videos. $5.55 money manifestation. That came so damn fast. I can't even believe it. I can't believe how fast this money manifestation like things come. So new moon energy. There's a new moon coming in like 2 or 3 days. So the new moon is all about I am. So that's the energy that spirit's asking for you to be in. List all the things that you are, because the breakthrough is really the breaking point. Okay, because just because you did it, just because someone doesn't treat you worthy, that doesn't mean you're not worth it. So there's like rocks in my shoes. Hi, good morning. I'm just waiting for more people to get in here, but I could still talk because it's going to be a video anyway. So the breaking point is literally the breakthrough. So once you realize what point you want to be in life, once you realize where you want to be, once you realize what you don't want, once you realize what you don't want to tolerate, it makes room for the things that you want to tolerate. It makes room for things that you want in your life. But the breaking point is the breakthrough. That's the message. Hey, Jenna 1010, good morning. Oh, I see 1001, but that's a mirror reflecting energy. I saw 1010 earlier this morning when I started getting super downloads. I turned around in my kitchen and it was 1010. Oh my God. So I know, good morning, Yomadi. So I know that this morning I feel like I woke up and it was like, okay, this is it. This is it. So the breakthrough is the breaking point. It's almost like 1010. There's a lot of karmic cycles that are ending. Like, and this new moon that's coming, it's new. And you guys know that. If you've been here with me, I pick up all the new moon energy a week before. Remember all the new chapters and this and that, and shouldn't we be happily ever after engagements and engagements. I keep picking up engagement proposal energy. Now, one would say, Sunshine Goddess, is that in your life? No, because I absolutely know not one man that I would marry at this moment. There's not no one around me that I would consider husband material. So it's like, what's really good with this marriage energy? What's really good with this proposal energy? Somebody's made a conscious decision that that's what they want in the long run. So that's what I really feel. Happy family. Yesterday, that reading that I did that got cut off, the last card was a 10 of cups. I'm like, so either it's one of two things, and I'm going to clarify that when I get to the park bench. I'm just giving you downloads and channel messages right now that somebody knows, or in the energy, somebody also feels like they're running out of time. Somebody knows that being in a relationship long term, why the fuck do I want another boyfriend? Well, I am a grown woman. Boyfriends to me sound like repetitive people coming in and out of your life, in and out of your body. Like, I'm not doing that. It's like, I want a husband, marriage, someone long-term, longevity, commitment, okay? Somebody to do things with, somebody that's going to be there. So why would I settle for not having that when I know what I want is close and is there? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person, remember, sometimes I'm talking channel message. This is the energy of this person. Why do you want another girlfriend? Why do you want another woman you can sleep with? Why do you want another woman that you have to disappoint because you know that you don't want to be in a relationship with her? Why do you want to do that? Why are you You have nothing else in your time. You have nothing else to do with your time but continuously. Yeah, okay. You want to see what's out there. Diseases. It's 2023. Find someone you love and settle down. Okay, I'm not knocking it. Look at this big ass hawk. Oh my God, right here, guys. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying. Why do you want another boyfriend or another girlfriend? Don't you want to? Isn't the goal is to be with someone for the long run? Or yeah, just want to date for 2 or 3 weeks and then move on to the next person. I'm not allowing someone in my body now without even knowing them for two. Like people have lost their mind. And you know what's really biased about this world is a single non-married man will ask you why you're single or not married. And you know what I say? Well, why the hell are you single and not married? Maybe we have something that we both need to figure out. Don't be biased. This biased ass world. Don't be biased. Double standards. I want to know as a woman too why you're not married yet either. I want to know that. Okay? And again, breakthrough energies. Breaking points create breakthroughs. No longer tolerating things that you don't want. This new moon is for new. Okay, we already know. Why would you go back to a situation or a person repetitiously? Insanity is doing the same thing over again, expecting different results. Why would you do that? Why is that? What is it in your life that you don't feel worthy of that you think that's okay? For men, why, it's very unattractive to me as a woman, as who I am, that you like my inconsistency. It's very unattractive to me as a woman that you don't care if I reach out to you, that you don't care that I don't present myself 100% in your life. That's very alarming to me. That's the first red flag, that you don't have enough self-love and or respect for yourself. Just because you're letting a woman do what a man usually does, it doesn't make it any better. It's biased world, double standards. A man should want a woman that's consistent with him. A man should want a woman that's there for him mentally, physically, emotionally. You don't need to let yourself be used either. Double standards. The breaking point is the breakthrough. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, this new moon in Cancer, very emotional energy. It's new. Whatever wasn't serving you, it's July, half of the year, 7 months in, prosperity, it's time. Because I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, a lot of those things that you don't like or people around you that don't make you feel good, is they're hindering your abundance. They're causing you to put more energy in trying to figure out the whys instead of moving forward and them telling you how, or that they got you, or whatever the case may be. The new moon is for this. This is what the new moon's giving you, new. And if you guys checked out my readings from last week, all of that was about new energy. This person's coming in new, being new. And I didn't even put two and together. That's because the new moon. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, a lot of breaking points cause breakthroughs. You know your worth now. Fuck what I did in the past. Who cares about who I used to be? Who cares about who I used to date? We don't live there anymore. So if you're going to constantly judge someone about who they were with in the past or who they have children with, well, I feel like some parts of you don't feel worthy just because of the fact that you're calling judgment. Who are you? Okay, social media having people think, oh, there's so many options. No, the fuck it's not. It's a picture. Yeah, they look nice, but how's their heart on the inside? Okay, so like this world, I think social media just really fucked this world up. There are people like me who are authentic and pure and true, and this new moon's calling you to rediscover who you are with I ams. Okay, so I am worthy. I am a queen. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am love. I am light. Okay, so with this full moon, make sure you tell this moon what you are. You are new. You're not the same person you were yesterday. You're not the same person you was when you woke up this morning. You already had an experience that shifted your outlook on life, shifted your outlook on the day, whether it was good or bad. Okay, so authenticity. Yes, being authentic is true. Some people hate the fact that you're so authentic because your truth has to make them realize that they live the life a lie. Your truth. All you're doing is being you. And they're like, oh, no, we don't like that. Your authenticity is showing people that I'm not true to who I am. Okay. And then don't go questioning them for their inauthenticity, because how dare you be authentic while I try to hide behind a facade. Because you, my collective, are the empathetic person. Because you, my collective, are the ones that care about how people feel. Because you are the ones that care about the way that people interact with you. Some people don't. Okay, so, ooh, a chipmunk. Ooh, this place seems a little scary. This does not seem safe to me at all. Look at this. Look at this bridge. Why would I want to cross this bridge? This bridge seems so unsafe. Breaking points are breakthroughs, so I don't go that way. That's it. Point life. That's it. That doesn't seem safe. I don't feel like I could be safe on there. I won't feel good walking across there, so I don't. And I won't. Because I don't have to, because we're grown-ups. And when you become a grown-up, you have decisions in your life if you want to deal with something, if you don't. And we so get caught up on history, and we so get caught up on, especially when it comes to spiritual connections. Well, this is that. What did God show you? What did God tell you? Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates. People, the way they treat you is how they feel about you. It's fucking verbatim. Stop making something out of nothing. And these are things that I had to learn the hard way through hurt, through emotional pain, through, oh my God, I thought I knew they didn't, but like I wanted them to so bad, like falling in love with potential, seeing people's potential and hoping they could be that person, that friend, that guy, that family member that I needed to be, knowing they will never be that. The breaking point is the breakthrough. It's it. It is what it is. They are what they are. What am I going to do about it now? Now that I know that I can't go across that bridge. Now that I know it's really scary for me to go across that bridge because I don't think it feels safe. It doesn't even look safe. Do you think I'm going to go across it? No, I learned better now. Okay? So the breaking point is the breakthrough. Once you're aware, you can't be naive. If you're being naive, that means you're not being true to yourself. If you're not being true to yourself, then that means you're not living in authenticity in your higher self. And what are you doing? Some people wake up every day just to wake up and they don't even live. What are you doing? Okay, so this new moon energy is calling for you to say, listen, evaluate the people, places, and things around you. How do they make you feel? Where is it putting you in life? What position is this? Are these people important enough in your life? Are they making a difference? Are they making a difference in your life on a daily basis? The 5 people that you interact on a daily basis, are they making a difference in your life? With your kids, with your families, with your jobs. Okay, so like I get it, and a lot of people are like, well, I'm not a serial dater, and it's not because it used to be because I wasn't out and about. How can you meet someone if you're home? No, I'm out and about. I just know low vibrational energies when I see them. I don't like. First of all, I'm very spiritually awoken first and foremost. Okay, so it's like I can see right through people from 100 miles away. So it's like, all right. Then I don't bother their life because I know if they have no good intentions for me, the divine's on their ass faster than I can't even explain it. So it's like, why I don't play around with people, because if they do me wrong, here comes my spirit team like, oh, yeah, I know that sunshine goddess. I don't do that. So it's like the breaking point is a breakthrough. Okay, sometimes we don't want to admit, and sometimes I just feel like it's a really emotional day. Today I just feel emotional because I just feel like that is the energy. When I saw the breaking point is the breakthrough, I turned around and it was 10:10 on the clock. I said, "Oh my God." So it's more important about you living in an energy with people and with the ones that make you feel good. Okay? The ones that's important in our life. Okay? Because we only have one life to live. We wake up tomorrow and we do it all over again. Do you want to wake up tomorrow with chaos or confusion or uncertainty? It's not a way to start your day off. Confusion, that's God, that's not God. Okay, so learn to differentiate too what's God sent and what's something that you really want. Okay, because things from God, anything from God never causes chaos and confusion. God is so on time. And also anything that God rejects out of your life is for your protection. It doesn't matter how you felt at the time when it happened. In the long run, it was for your protection. Okay, so energy to energy, if it resonates. I was going to sit on that bridge and pull some tarot cards, but again, it didn't make me feel good. It wasn't safe. Okay, I didn't feel like it was safe. The whole time crossing that bridge, I would have felt so nervous. Why do I want to be in that energy for 30 seconds? When I could be sending love and light and being positive instead of worrying about my life when I clearly see that it's not something for me. So it was 13:45 on the clock, which I've been saying a lot of synchronicities like 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. I've been seeing those a lot. So yeah, ugly truth, yes. And if you guys go follow me on Divine Empress 333 on Instagram, I had posted a thing this morning. When you're anointed, it's so hard to be naive. When you're like in my position now that I am, being intuitive, it's like I could see the fake shit from 800 miles away. I hate that. Like, I don't wish this on anyone, but like for one day, if I could just, what glasses are other people looking at through the world? Yeah, Katrina, yeah, I was really emotional this morning. I'm like, I'm over this shit. I'm done. Breaking point. I want anything or anyone in my life gonna make me feel good, and I want to be fulfilled 100%. You think I'm about to be or deal with someone that I only feel fulfilled 5% of the time? I'm not desperate. Okay, so when you're desperate, you settle. I don't give a fuck how many kids you have with that person. If they don't make you feel good, why the hell are you still with them and dealing with them? Oh, for the kids, while your kids see you miserable the whole time they grow up. That's not the move. I don't care what y'all say. Before my spiritual awakening, I felt like that too. Yeah, when my kids' fathers were showing me that they didn't want to be the fathers that they needed to be, and on top of not treating me decency and or us growing apart, well, it's time to go. What woman grows up and what woman in her right mind as a little girl and says, I can't wait to get older to be a single mother? Nobody fucking grows up and asks for that shit. Bias, the world, double standards. Okay, so like their breaking point is a breakthrough. Once you realize certain people don't change, okay, move on with your life. Why are you going to continuously beat them up about them not wanting to change? You change the way you deal with them. That's easy. 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 There was a time when you didn't know these people and you were doing just fine. You didn't even know they existed, right? So when they leave your life, yeah, the memories may surface, and yeah, you may hear a favorite song, or yeah, something may remind you of them, but remind yourself why they're not in your life. Okay, remind yourself while they're not in your life anymore. Okay, the potential, a lot of times me too, fall in love with people's potential. Oh, well, I feel like they can be. Are they showing you that they are, though? Okay, so the breaking point releases the potentials. People are exactly who they show you that they are, and you cannot call judgment on them, and you cannot be mad at them. Okay, if you notice that somebody's making a change, if you notice that, okay, so if there's changes, then that's when you take the appropriate action and say, I see things are changing. Okay, so like if somebody's presenting you with an issue or a problem, if you're saying to someone, hey, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you kind of just, the feminine energy. If you don't like a man that's inconsistent and non-communication and non-committal, why are you dealing with them? Okay, guys, if you feel like a woman's not consistent in your life and you're not getting emotional needs, but you think she's a baddie and everybody wants her and your ego and pride's in the way, well, you're going to suffer in the long run. We have to go with and who makes us feel good at the moment, at the first time. Because all the energy that we use trying to decipher the confusion, trying to decipher the chaos could be getting us pushed ahead in life. It's a quantum leap on this new moon. You're either going to push yourself 5 years ahead or you're going to go back 5 years ahead. It's like whatever's on you, whatever you want to do. Okay, but your breaking point is your breakthrough. What you do at that breaking point is where you're going to have the breakthrough. Why do you want to continuously be a girlfriend? It's fine. Don't say you don't want to get married. I have never met a woman from when I was little. And I haven't met every woman, so I know, but I never met a woman that said, oh yeah, I just plan on being a forever girlfriend my whole life. Yeah. Can't judge. Don't judge. Okay, so when I was younger, I didn't know any better. I just didn't know any better. And sometimes I have a hard time with that because I like beat myself up, but I'm like, why are you beating yourself up? You just didn't know any better. Okay, so the breaking point is your breakthrough. It's when you get tired enough, you're done. When you get to that point, it's over. Okay, and don't look back. Remember the bridge. You guys will always remember that bridge. When you're in situations with people and places and things and you know they don't serve you, remember Sunshine Goddess in that bridge that didn't feel safe. Who's going to help me if I fall through the damn bridge in the middle of the park? Nobody's out here. Yeah, I could scream and yell, but it's going to be some time. Would you guys, like somebody would have to call 911 from wherever you guys are. Hopefully someone in my town. Good morning if you're in my town that you're watching. But it's like, what was I going to do? And again, when you go against your intuition, you put yourself in situations where you can't get yourself out of. Now you're really fucked. For real. Like, I'm just keeping it a buck with you guys, like 100%. Like, we're no tarot cards involved right now. This is like real life stuff. I've been through enough stuff in life to know. And I feel like a lot of the things that I've been through in life prepared me for today. Prepared me for this channel. Prepared me for my divine job. Prepared me. Lots of heartache and pain. I still love like I never been hurt. Why? Because you haven't shown me or you haven't done what was done to me in the past. So why am I going to charge you with it? Everyone that comes in my life, friendship, relationship, job, everyone starts with a clean slate. You know why? Because I want me to come in your life judgment free zone. If we stop fucking judging each other, maybe we could get somewhere and be in unity. But everyone wants to judge you on your past and judge you on your job and judge you on this and judge you on that. No. And then you have people that actually sit on their phone and look through social media and cipher through all the social medias and see pictures and see people and see things, and now they don't feel worthy. So you have a whole collective of people that feel like their life can't match up to what they see on social media. It ruined life. It ruined us. So whenever you're at a point where you know enough is enough and this isn't going to serve me and I don't want to do this, well, that's the time where it's time to claim your power back. Take your power back from people, places, and things that are pointless in your life. If it's not helping you grow, why are you sowing into it? So if you want to do something for fun and you don't have nothing to do with your time, why don't you go to the soup kitchen? Okay? Or why don't you go to the Red Cross if you really need something to do? Because you can take that boring ass, bored ass energy that you have and put it to something, and then you'll be productive and positive and helping someone else, and then you start getting karma. I mean, good karma. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. I feel very strongly about this message. Okay, so Spirit, clarify some of this energies of this new moon energy for the collective. I really want to sit down because Spirit just called me to sit down. Hold on, guys. I gotta find a bench. That one's in the sun. I'm gonna sit down over here so I can do the. Look at this pigeon. Chill, cousin. These birds is ill, cousin. Nobody wants to deal with someone that's not where they're supposed to be in life either. Stop settling for people where they're not want to be. If you want to be with a man or a woman that's financially stable, do that. Stop settling for the person that's broke because you just have somebody. You're going for potential there again too. Stop settling for people outside of what your life is. Do you have your own car? They have their own car. Do you have your own house? They have their own car. Because stop dealing with people that take away from you more than they're taking away from you. They're taking away from you. They won't be able to supply your needs. You're going to be frustrated. You're going to be arguing. You're going to be fighting. Just walk away. 2222 on the clock, baby. Sunshine Crew. Energy is energy. If it resonates. The breaking point is the breakthrough. It like literally is what it is. So let's pull some card in this new moon coming. Okay, so new moon in 2 or 3 days. Emotional. Because you're going to have to face the fact that there's going to be some people in your life that you're going to have to let go that you don't want to. But you know better. You know what they're about. You know what life they live. You know that there's never going to be any changes. And it's like, sometimes you're like, God, are you serious? You seriously want me to let go of this friendship? You seriously want, and yeah, do you want your breakthrough or not? So your breaking point, you being fed up with certain things in your life, is because God's saying it's time to let it go. Just let it go. And it's hard. I know we don't ever talk about the grief and letting things go for us that don't serve us. We don't ever talk about that. We try to be all bad and hard and I'm having to feel emotions. There's grief involved in that. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, and grief is hard. Some people have a hard time with grief. Energy is energy. If it resonates. So Spirit, clarify this overall energy. Look at it. So now no one has been here this whole time. I sit down to do tarot. 3 different people are coming by. You guys were here on me the whole time. Not one person came by. So energy is energy. So I want to clarify this overall energy for the new moon in Cancer. Coming on the 17th. So don't forget to send your prayers, blessings, and offerings. I've received a bunch of you guys' your prayers, blessings, and offerings already. So we're starting with this new moon money manifestation. Sunshine Crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So let's see, Spirit. What do we got? Look at Magician. Manifest a life. Yes. Okay. Say yes to the just. Creativity, action, power, manifestation. That breakthrough, that breaking point is causing the breakthrough. The breaking point is causing the breakthrough. Okay, so manifesting your desires. Why are you not living the life you want? Because you have something in your life that's taking away from the energy that you can use to create. Instead of wondering why someone's not answering, replying, or texting you back, just don't talk to them anymore. While you're in the energy of wondering, you could be posting about your business. While you're in the energy of chaos or confusion, you could be shipping out things for your customers. Okay, so what Spirit's calling me to say, and within this message with this Magician card, is use that creativity energy you have for positivity and less negativity. You can never decipher confusion. You can never decipher chaos. What are you going to do? Say, I'm going to take a piece of chaos and put it here, a piece of chaos and put it here. I'm going to take this little, it's still chaotic. You just making it smaller into different things, okay? Which is a snowball effect. Then it's going to grow bigger because you're trying to figure this chaos out, and then you got this chaos right here, and it's a mess. Okay, so use the positive energy in your life. Leave the negative people alone. Leave the people that don't know what they want in life. Leave those people where they are at, because they're hindering your growth. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Because they're hindering your growth with the Devil card, I'm telling you. Why are you going to be depressed over someone that doesn't want to talk to you, be with you in a relationship and connection? They told you that the first time. Why are you letting that cause you depression? They told you who they were. You know who they were. You know, you saw them for who they were. You just don't want to acknowledge it. Acknowledge it and move on. Okay, some people don't want to change. It's not your job to make them change. It's not your job to judge them either about not wanting to change. It's your job is to walk away and go where you're celebrated. Stop trying to be around people that, you know what I really hate, and hate's a strong word, and you know when I say it is, people will love my tarot and everything, but won't even support my damn YouTube. People will come to me for readings that are friends and want to know my stuff, but won't even support me on my YouTube. Like, I'm done with that. They want readings but don't want to pay. This is my job. This is my livelihood. The breaking point is the breakthrough. You want my services, you pay me right now ASAP. I don't want liquor. I don't want drugs. I want the money. That's what I'm doing. That's what this here for. Okay, so November 5th, March 11th are significant days. January 15th as well. Okay, and June, March, April, May, June, July. Wait, January, March, April, May 1st as well. Energy to energy, if it resonates. Well, May 11th is my grandma's birthday. Holla. I saw a lady at the grocery store the other day. I thought she looked just like my grandma. I even walked up to the side. Her side profile was looking like my grandma. I didn't even follow the lady in the grocery store. I just smiled and turned around. I knew that was my grandma. So get out your ego, and pride is a hell of a drug. They didn't because they don't want to. They're not going to because they won't. And you complaining and it's not going to make them change. Okay, so 3 of Cups energy. The Magician. Don't gossip. Gossip isn't good either. Okay, so once you manifest this relationship, Spirit's saying that they're going to bring in. So if you're having friends and there's like a lot of festivities, you're getting ready to be invited to a lot of festivities. I pick up reunion, celebration. So a lot of socializing as well. Spirit, clarify this Magician card for me as well. If you're manifesting making new friends, I just picked up the energy. Somebody wants to make new friends that are about what they're about in life with this 3 of Cups celebration. So, and again, engagement, baby shower. So if you're manifesting that life that you want as far as relationships, engagements, happy times, you're getting that. It's coming into your life. Spirit, clarify this Devil energy for me, please. Ace of Wands, new beginnings, inspiration, get out of your mind. Okay, so that energy, that negative energy is fucking with your inspiration, creativity. That's what I said. It is. Finding new passion, enthusiastic. If somebody in your life is draining you and you don't even feel like lifing anymore, it's time for them to go. Okay, so don't waste your potential, your talents, your growth because you want to stay somewhere where you know damn well you're not going to thrive there. Are you going to stay in an environment where you're not going to thrive? If you want to, that's on you, but like, I'm here to give you a message that it's not serving you anymore. Okay, so go where you're celebrated and not tolerated. You want to just be. Sleeping alone is worse than sleeping in the bed with someone that doesn't even care for you. But people want to be in relationships so bad. You know? Companionship. Yeah, everybody desires companionship, but having too much people access to you isn't a good thing either. Okay, so energy, if it resonates. Spirit, clarify this energy for me, please. Page of Swords. A lot of these, I feel like they may be coming out in reversal, but I'm not doing reversals. So delayed news. In between that, in between manifesting what you want and being in this energy of not knowing what doesn't serve you, it's delaying a lot of your manifestations. Okay? Communication is not key comprehension. You can tell someone the same thing 800 fucking times. If they don't understand what you mean, just don't say it anymore. Like, damn, how many times you got to keep saying the same thing over and over again? At that point, it's time for you to do what you need to do in your life. Remember the bridge? I knew that it didn't feel safe. It didn't even look safe. But I'm going to walk across the bridge and fall. Okay, so energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Spirit, clarify this reunion, this Three of Cups energy. Page of Pentacles, good news in earthly matters. Okay, so while you're in the energy of manifesting, if you're staying where you know you're not wanted, well, it's your money's gonna be fucked up. Somebody's trying to manifest a new job, but you're in a fucked up energy. It's not working. All these pages and aces just signify to me that you're not trying to make that change, or make the change, go slow. Damn, make the change and go slow. Nobody says you got to rush and change. Rome wasn't built overnight. You heard that. Rome wasn't built overnight. So make the change. Okay, an open-minded person. Page of Pentacles, open your mind. There's other people, places. There's a zillion people in this world. You know what one of my things are, and I know it's windy, and it just started getting windy. See, that's what I'm saying. It just started getting windy. Wind is a sign, a spiritual sign of change in direction. Okay, nobody wants to start over. I know. No woman wants to give her body to another man, and then you try it, and then it goes downhill. I know. I just was in a relationship where I was just doing things I never done, and everything under the sun went wrong because I shouldn't do the things I normally do. That's why you don't do the things you normally do. Energy is energy if it resonates. Spirit, clarify this inspiration and this the devil energy. Partnership and union. Somebody's in your life that isn't good for you. That's messing up your creativity. You're spending too much energy and time on someone or someone that's already showed you that they don't want to be with you in a relationship connection. It's causing you depression. That's not what you're here on earth for. Even though you may want this relationship, you may want this connection, but something about it's not helping you. Spirit, clarify this love energy for me. What's the overall energy, spirit, of this love? Four of Cups, told you. Four of Pentacles. They're holding back on this love connection on purpose. They're holding back from you on purpose. So them holding back is causing you to try to figure out what the hell is going on in that confusion and that chaos energy. In the meantime, you're overlooking your inspiration, your creativity. You're focused more on why they're not and not more on just leave it alone. Okay, so I feel as though, Spirit, clarify the positive energy when it comes to this marriage strength. Somebody, on the other hand, realized, hey, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want that partnership. I want that love. I want to be happy. I want the balance. I want the engagement, the marriage, and mutual respect. They want that. But then again, they may be dealing with something on the other side that's causing them not to be able to come forward. Okay, that's why they got to hold back, because they're dealing with situations, addictions, depressions, mental health issues, because they are so used to dealing with things that don't serve them. Let it go. On the other side of the rainbow is the pot. That's what they say. So it's a two-way street. This energy, this person can't be there for you because they're still stuck on something that happened in the past. They're binded to that. Okay, some people, you may be a woman with a man and he doesn't like women, but he doesn't tell you that. He just uses women as a ploy. Okay, because the devil card is about sexuality as well. So I feel like, maybe somebody wants to leave a domestic violence relationship, but they're scared to because they don't know what's on the other side. Been there, done that. You don't know. When you're in situations where you can't think and it's confusion, the only thing you want to do is just be better. You just want to be better. You just want to be happy. You just want to be alive. You're tired of waking up. I remember when at the end of my domestic violence relationship, I couldn't even recognize who I was. I would look in the mirror and I would say, I feel empty. I feel dead. I didn't even feel. I stopped feeling. I didn't feel like I felt at all, honestly, to be truthful. And then when I had my son Jordan, it's like it was just life brought back into me. He is my earth angel child. And on top of when I was told like 4 years or 3 years prior to having Jordan that I wouldn't be able to have more kids because of my blood disorder, and got pregnant twice after that. So energy's energy resonates. So God has the last word, not man, not humankind. That's what I always tell you guys. Go to God about things in your life. He's gonna tell you, go to your higher person. There's another source out here that, how do you, like, there's a source. Okay, whoever your source is, go to them, ask them, I'm at my breaking point. Can you show me what I need to do? Show me the breakthrough. And it's going to come in the form of a television. It's going to come in the form of a post. It's going to come in the form of overhearing something. It's going to come in the form of the radio station. You guys see how it's not even windy anymore. So for that 1 second, it just big ass gush of wind had to come through. It was never windy. You see what I'm saying? So you can get the clarity you want when you're like, I'm just sick of this. I'm over this. It's done. Okay? And instead of settling for half-ass or 5% of 100, you are a whole person. You deserve a whole nother person too. Okay, so somebody is trying to find the strength to be in a relationship. Don't struggle. If you don't have it in you to be in a relationship, if you don't have it into you to love, make sure you're very straightforward with your partners when you meet them. Okay, let them have a choice. Tell them, I am not looking for a relationship or a connection right now. 9 times out of 10, I doubt someone's going to want to stay around for the long run if they're looking for that too. If somebody's looking for a relationship connection, I doubt they're going to stay with an emotional distant person being with another emotional distant person. They'll never be in a relationship because they'll just be so distant. Okay, so that's the best that I could explain for you guys. So energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. So new friendships coming, new jobs coming, relationships, love, encouragement, strength. This new moon's really asking you to release things that don't serve you. It's Cancer season. Cry a little bit. I was doing a filter on TikTok the other day, and I looked like I was looking like my mom, and I just was like so emotional that my mom's getting older. Love your parents while you can. I don't know what it's like to lose a parent. I don't know. But that's another thing I noticed, that the more I'm in tune with my mom, and we did not have the best relationship my whole life, but the more I'm in tune with her, the more I'm around her and my dad. My dad doesn't live in this town, but we have a relationship. It seems like my life gets better. Okay, so maybe that's a message for someone to, be in tune with your parents. Once they're gone, they're gone. The people that made you. So I'm just emotional. So energy to energy resonates. So let's talk about this new job really quick, Spirit. So making investments. So things coming to fruition, hard work paying off, investments, rewards, payouts. So that new job that you wanted, it's coming. You're going to get it. Okay, so take that positive energy, take that negative energy that you've been putting into things and positively put it towards your job. So I went to the nursing home yesterday, which I think I'm not working at the nursing home. I'm going to finish my shifts out, but that's not the place for me. It's too much energy. It's too much. I'm like, I worked at a memory care center, and I could see death all over these people. I'm like, and I see ghosts all over the facility. I'm like, hell no. It was a hell of a 8-hour shift, but I just think that's not for me. I loved it. I'm not at a point in my life right now where my spirit guide told me you're supposed to be working smarter, not harder. So I'm going to do what I got to do. Whatever mission God sent me there at that time, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be out. So I thought I would like it, but I don't. Okay, so Spirit, clarify this holding back onto people, place, thing. Don't hold on to people. People are not possessions, okay? People are not possessions. And my phone had clicked on 10%, so I'm gonna go soon. But people are not possessions. If you don't want someone, if you don't want to do good in their life, if you don't want to be around them, just leave them alone. It's that simple. It's fucking easy to go on with your life. Okay, so Spirit, clarify this holding back energy. This person that wants to be in a relationship connection, but they're holding back. They want a new beginning, but they're holding back. Spirit, clarify this energy for me. Justice, Queen of Cups. A choice based on sincere feelings. Okay, so this person then is just my imagination running away from me. No, it's not. Look at this. King of Pentacles. Somebody wants to be more financially stable. That's another reason why they don't be in a relationship connection. People are going to love you for who you are and what you have. Fuck your pockets, your job, your car, your clothes. Are you a good person on the inside? Do they love you for who you are? So many people get caught up on the illusion and the bigger picture. The bigger picture is you can't see it. So how are you acting? How are you using it? Your heart. You can't see it. Some people wear their heart on their sleeves. We know who they are. Okay, so somebody really loves the way you nurture them in a relationship connection. Somebody wants to provide you with security. That's why they're not coming forward, because they're in this energy of I can't, I don't think I should. And Divine's like, we given you all the tools. We told you a man that finds a wife finds a good thing. You're not listening. Your breaking point is going to come through when this woman goes and marries and bees with somebody else. Then you're going to want her back. Okay, so the justice is spirit on this person. You don't have to hold back. You have what it takes to pursue that relationship, that connection. 8/11 is an important date as well. Okay, so the karmic justice would be spirit showing this person you are capable of this. You have it in you. Okay, so energy to energy, if it resonates. I love this. Spirit, clarify this friendship energy. Somebody's at a breaking point when it comes to friendships, making a break for a defeat. Don't let your friends trauma dump on you. Don't let, you know what a trauma dump is? When your friends calls you and just fucking spills out all their trauma on you and never asks you how your day's going. Damn, I'm having a shitty day too if you don't ask. You know, so don't let that. So spiritually saying, listen, stop with the lies and deceiving. Somebody's not an honest friend around you. Okay, so somebody needs to walk away. Somebody is in self-sacrificing, self-sabotaging behavior because you want to keep these friends that are not good for you. Longevity, knowing someone for a long time doesn't determine how loyal they are to you. We would think that. One would think that, but you can meet someone today who has more loyalty than someone you knew for 10 years. You can meet a friend. Don't always call me when you have bad news. I want to know good news too. So spiritually saying, like, when it comes to these friendships, if you know that there's friends around you that aren't helping you, well, you're too busy helping these friends and not even focusing on your own self. The breaking point is, you know, this friendship's over. Okay, so if you're called to leave this friendship, end this friendship, end it. Okay, there's 1,000 people in the world, but you know that this friendship's not good for you. You know that it's not serving you. You know that I'm picking up the energy of a person that has a friend that's an energetic vampire. And all they do, and I just feel like with all this word energy, is they just dump. You know, they're very strategic about getting what they want. Okay, and this person, it maybe engages in things that you don't even know outside of this friendship, or you know, and you're like, I don't want to be around that. It's not for me. Okay, so you know. Okay, so you don't have to wiggle your way out of it. Speak your truth. Honor who you are in friendships. Okay, so spirit, clarify this new beginning. Overall, you're going to be due for a new beginning. It's literally like your breaking point is your breakthrough. How are you going to deal with it? So you got the job. You got the relationship. Somebody's figuring out what they need to do to come forward. Somebody's figuring out what they really want. Somebody's figuring out why they're holding back. Okay, you know these friends are good for you if they're not serving you. Friendships too. It's got to be 100. Not, we always think we're always talking about relationships and love. No, it's everything. You should not be giving more of yourself to a friend either if they're not giving you what you need in return. We're not settling anymore. Your breaking point is your breakthrough. So spirit, clarify this overall new beginning, good news, physically starting something new, creative spark fist. That end of compromise, end of conflict. Chariot card. Okay, so all that's coming to an end. All that conflict is over. If you decide that my breakthrough is here and I'm ready to accept it, well, you have a victory. You've overcame those obstacles. If you decide that I don't want a new beginning and I want to still suffer, well, you're going to stay in conflict. It's up to you. Like, the choice is yours. We all have the same 24 hours. You do what's best for you in life. What's best for you. Forget the rest. Do what's best for you. Go where you're loved and not celebrated. Their breaking point is a breakthrough. Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah. 1010, number 10, the breaking point is a breakthrough. You're not supposed to live a life burdened. You're not supposed to live a life overloaded. You know, and I was like trying to explain this to someone this morning. As parents, you know, and this is why why I know why I'm not supposed to really be working. I'm supposed to be home, because if I'm at work, who's going to cook for the kids? That's why they gave me a job to stay at home. You know, I'm like, if you're at work, who's going to take care of your kids while you're at work besides the babysitter? What if you don't have the babysitter? You know, we as parents, you know, we got to pick a side. You know, sometimes I feel like it comes down, am I going to be a parent or am I going to be an employee? Sometimes it comes down to that, you know? Sometimes it just really does. So Spirit, clarify the overall energy of this reading. Death card, endings bring new beginnings. I can't see you guys' the sun. Endings bring new beginnings. Okay, so energy to energy, if it resonates, out with the old, in with the new. The breaking point is literally the breakthrough. Okay, and it's this new moon coming. Like it's the inevitable. It's no more escaping it. People are who they are. Things appear as if this card says death card, you guys aren't going to say it's the full card. Like, we know it has the number 13. It's major transformations. Some of them you have no choice but to transform. 44 in the chat, you have to. I've been seeing synchronicities like crazy. 4477, we're still in the 777 portal. Look what just came out, sticking out, Emperor energy. Okay, stability, structure, protection. You are protected. You don't got to worry about it. If you're living in your true authenticity, yeah, maybe you may not have the best clothes, and maybe you may not have the best car, and maybe you may not know the best hairstyles, and maybe you just may not be the best. So you're authentic. That overshines and that overbeats any Lamborghini any day. Okay, that overbeats being the super baddie on Facebook that's fake, but her body's blazing. Don't compare and contrast. Just know that what for you will always be for you, and nobody can take that away, because God already said it's for you. And if it doesn't make you feel good, you don't need to deal with it. You don't need to, oh, but we have kids together, but your kids are clearly seeing you miserable. Clearly. Okay, so yes, nobody is little and grows up and says, I want to be a single parent. It just doesn't happen that way. How you doing? Bike life, baby. You know, so make the best of the situations. Make the best of the hands that you're dealing with. Don't give anyone grief for something that they didn't do. Okay, because you got to be tired of your own shit at times too. I got to a point sometimes I'm like, I'm tired of my own shit. That made me change. Okay, I'm healing. I'm not healed. I don't think I could be healed overnight. I think it's going to take a lot more years, and I have a lot more experience, and things are going to happen in the midst of me healing that's going to probably set me back, re-trigger me, and then I'm going to have to heal again. So it's a constant cycle. Breaking points and breakthroughs. Breaking points and breakthroughs. Endings, new beginnings. Endings, new beginnings. Endings, new beginnings. It's a constant cycle. It's never over. But it's like when you have these break your employer didn't pay you for your job, well, stop letting your friend borrow money that doesn't keep paying you back. You don't work to pay your friend back you don't work to keep loaning your friends money, you know? Oh, no sound. Oop. I don't know, guys. Can you hear me now? See, that's because somebody's hating on my message. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Could someone tell me if they could hear me? Okay, great. Thanks. Okay, so I forgot where it was. I don't know. And sometimes, you know what I think too? Let me